Hey guys, this is Canis Kunz and welcome back to F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. Today we're in episode 6. We're racing in Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. We just started our qualifying lap, going on starting straight, the Sir Hamilton straight, passing Abbey flat out while we stop for turn 3, going through the loop, turns 4 and 5. Then we're gonna go do our first DRS zone and braking through Brooklands and going through MIDFIELD. And then we hit up down the gas, going through Woodcock, passing the old starting straight, and then we go flat out through Cops. They go through a very tricky corners of Magus and Beckett's. Don't use my line. As we go past through Chapel to our second DRS zone, going down the Hanger Straight into the final corners of Stowe. A bit of curb and some grass there. Going into Vale, and we switch to the right for Club, hitting the apex, and we finish our lap. So in the end is Hamilton, Bottas and Verstappen in the top 3, and we qualified in P12. As for our teammate Sean Galeo, he is second last.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Albon, Sainz, Norris, Perez and Daniel Ricciardo, Kvyat, Carlson, Lance Stroll and Gasly, Magnussen, Ocon, Kimi Raikkonen and Roman Grosjean, Russell, Giovinazzi, Galeo and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Alright. Very nice to go off, and off we go. Well, with a good start, passing Ricardo, going past Norris. As we're going through Abbey, we seem to have a collision with Ricardo. We're trying to avoid Norris. That was very scary. As we go through a loop, as we find ourselves side by side with Sebastian Vettel. We managed to get past him as he tries and peeks on the inside of the Brooklands, but we were able to shut him off. And we found ourselves in P6 with the lighter fuel load, being able to get manage of the chaos that usually happens in the first lap, and it has proven as we are now in P6. As we go through Mags and Beckett's, we're a little bit, well, no, still can't manage to get a good line through there. As we see Vettel is right behind us through Stowe, but I think we'll be able to hold P6 for the first lap. Cut into lap 5, going to Magus Backers again, and we see that Sainz is the one behind us, and I think on the way of overtaking us on the Hanger Straight. We're very close with Sainz wheel to wheel as we prepare to dive bomb into Vale. With a nice overtake, and able to take back P6 from Sainz. So as we cut in later into lap 6, we see the Sainz overtake us again just before Max and Beckett's. Another bad line through there. As we see, Paris is just right behind us, but we managed to get the DRS. We'll use our overtake as we get close towards Sainz. Okay, we're gonna go and pull another dive bomb into Vale. We're able to make it work. Yes, we did. As we managed again to fight off Sainz for P6. So into lap 7 where we're gonna go pit. It seems that Sainz and Perez is pitting with us. So with a good pit stop, I think we'll be able to manage to hold P6 for maybe rest of the race. So we're about to go in, do our pit stop, and a really good one at 2 seconds. That is the fastest pit stop so far in the season. As we see, Sainz and Perez are still behind us. Gonna go off. I go as fast as we can. Probably not going through the grass and curbs. Nice cast. So we cut into later into lap 8, where you see a notification of George Russell going out of the session. As you can see, there is another mechanical failure, engine or gearbox. Seems like even in the game and in real life, George Russell hasn't had the best of races, and not entirely due to his fall, so it's not his day. As we go and see him there passing Woodcock. So we cut later into lap 9 as we see Sainz and Perez are behind us, and see that Sainz is overtaking us through Stowe. We cut to a ring shot very well worn out as we try to do a dive bomb into Vale, have a bit of contact again through club, but I think we went wide, but managed to hold off Sainz again for P6, and Serge is well close behind. And now into lap 10 as we go down the hangar straight, and we see Sainz trying to go and get P6, take it away from us, but managed to hold it off. Went a bit on the defensive, and Sainz just backed off. So another attempt thwarted by us. Now
this is your final lap,
club
final lap of the race.
To our final lap of the race. You'll see that Perez wants to go and have at us, and managed to overtake us into Abbey, but we pushed him. There's a bit of contact, but we're able to get him at turn 3. And we see there's a train forming right behind us, including Perez and Sainz. So hopefully we're able to hold them off until the end of the race. As we go exiting the field with a rather bad exit, as you can see now Sainz and Perez are really at it, going side by side, really close to my behind. Really fierce battle between us three, as you see Sainz and Perez going through Maggots and Beckett side by side. As you see Sainz has taken better of Perez, and as next trying to go behind us and tries to go for an overtake into Stowe, and he managed to pull that off. We managed to get him inside of Stowe, but failed to do so, and we're too far behind to dive bomb into Vale. Science picking on the inside,
Take care of the car on the
so
way in.
Science got the better of us and managed to get P6, where we have to settle for P7. So results of the race: Hamilton, Bottas and Verstappen on the podium, us in P7, Carlos Sainz in P6, Perez in P8, and Jean-Claude at P20. For the driver standings, the only changes is Alexander Albon jumping into P5 and Carlos Sainz overtaking Magnussen and his teammate Lando Norris in P10. And no changes in the constructor standings. So that's the end of the race. It was another hard race for points. As we go into our HQ, do our usual HQ things. You can see we have a lot of failures in R&D recently, so I went and upgraded the departments to upgrade for quality control, so we won't be seeing that failure in R&D anytime soon, hopefully, as we go and change our components. And that is the end of the episode. If you guys enjoy it, please like and subscribe for more content and hit the notification bell if you do. Next one is Spa, and yeah, hope to see you next video. Bye.